Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract wealth, while others work hard their entire lives, but never seem to get ahead? What if I told you that the secret to financial success isn't just about how much you earn or save? It's about how you think. Imagine waking up every day knowing that your mindset is aligned with abundance. Your actions are purposeful and opportunities naturally flow toward you. Sound impossible? Stick around because today, we're diving deep into the psychology of wealth and uncovering the hidden forces shaping your financial reality. Point 1. Hard work is not enough. Success starts in your mind. We've all heard the saying, hard work pays off. But let me ask you this. Have you ever met someone who works incredibly hard yet still struggles financially? It's frustrating, right? That's because hard work alone doesn't guarantee success. In fact, studies show that 95% of our results come from our mindset, not just effort. Think about it. If you're constantly stressed about money, operating from fear or scarcity, those emotions will dictate your decisions, no matter how many hours you put in. But when you shift your focus to abundance, solutions, and possibility, something magical happens. You start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. And here's the kicker. Building wealth isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become. When you adopt an abundant mindset, you stop chasing quick fixes and start creating lasting change. So instead of asking yourself, how can I work harder? Try asking, what beliefs do I need to upgrade to align with the life I want? Because trust me, once your inner world changes, your outer world follows suit. Point 2, money is energy. Align yourself with abundance. What if I told you that money behaves more like energy than a static object? Picture this. Every thought, emotion, and belief you have sends out vibrations into the universe. And guess what? Money responds to those vibrations. If you're stuck in a cycle of worry, doubt, or fear, you're essentially repelling wealth. But when you radiate confidence, gratitude, and clarity, you magnetize abundance into your life. This isn't woo-woo nonsense. It's backed by science. Neuroscientists have proven that our brains are wired to seek out what we focus on most. Focus on lack, and you'll find more reasons to feel broke. Focus on abundance, and suddenly doors begin to open. The key is alignment. You wouldn't expect to tune a radio to static and hear your favorite song, would you? Similarly, if your thoughts and emotions are out of sync with abundance, you won't attract wealth. Start small. Practice feeling grateful for what you already have. Celebrate your wins, no matter how tiny they may seem. Over time, these shifts create a ripple effect, rewiring your brain to operate from a frequency of prosperity. Remember, abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you embody. Point 3, thought frequency shapes your reality. Let's talk about the power of your thoughts. Did you know that the average person has over 60,000 thoughts per day, and 80% of them are negative? Now imagine what happens when you spend most of your time thinking about bills, debt, or failure. Those thoughts don't just stay in your head. They manifest in your reality. Why? Because your subconscious mind acts like a GPS, guiding you toward whatever you focus on. If you're constantly thinking about problems, guess what? More problems show up. But flip the script. Start focusing on solutions, possibilities, and growth, and watch your life transform. Here's the good news. You can reprogram your mind. Start by becoming aware of your dominant thoughts. Are they empowering or limiting? Then, deliberately replace negativity with positivity. For example, instead of saying, I'll never get out of debt, say, every step I take brings me closer to financial freedom. At first, it might feel forced, but repetition builds momentum. Before you know it, your new thought patterns will shape your reality and bring you one step closer to the life you desire. Point 4, focus on solutions, not problems. Shift your paradigm. Let's face it, life throws curveballs. Unexpected expenses, stagnant income, or mounting debt can make you feel trapped. But here's the truth. Focusing on the problem only keeps you stuck in its grip. When you obsess over what's going wrong, your mind becomes a magnet for more negativity. Instead, what if you flipped the script? What if every challenge became an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resourceful? The wealthiest individuals don't avoid problems. They solve them. They see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to success. So, how do you make this shift? Start by asking better questions. Instead of saying, "Why am I so broke?" Ask, "What skills can I learn to increase my earning potential?" Or, "Who can I connect with to open new doors?" This simple change redirects your energy from frustration to action. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. The path forward suddenly becomes clear. And remember, progress doesn't happen overnight. Celebrate each small win along the way, because those tiny victories add up to massive transformation. Point 5. Read your goal card every day. Reprogram your subconscious. Imagine waking up every day with crystal clear clarity about what you want and taking deliberate steps to achieve it. Sounds powerful, right? That's exactly what happens when you create a goal card and read it daily. Writing down your dreams isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a psychological tool that rewires your brain. Research shows that people who write down specific goals are 42% more likely to achieve them compared to those who don't. Why? Because putting pen to paper activates your reticular activating system, RAS, the part of your brain responsible for filtering information. Suddenly, your mind starts noticing opportunities that align with your goals. But here's the secret sauce. It's not enough to just write your goals. You need to feel them. When you read your goal card, visualize yourself already achieving those dreams. Feel the excitement, pride, and joy as if it's already happened. This emotional connection supercharges your motivation and attracts supportive circumstances into your life. Whether your goal is to save $10,000, start a business, or pay off debt, reading your goal card daily keeps you focused and reminds you why you're working so hard. Small habits lead to big results. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. Point 6. The role of the brain's reticular activating system. Have you ever bought a car and then suddenly noticed that same model everywhere? That's your reticular activating system, RAS, at work. This incredible filter in your brain decides what to pay attention to based on your priorities. If you wake up thinking about scarcity, fear, or lack, guess what your RAS will highlight all day long? More reasons to feel anxious. But if you prime your mind with abundance, growth, and possibility, your RAS will guide you toward opportunities that match your focus. In short, where your attention goes, energy flows, and results follow. So, how do you harness the power of your RAS? Start your day with intention. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your ideal life. Picture yourself succeeding, feeling confident, and accomplishing your goals. Then, take one actionable step that moves you closer to that vision. Over time, these small actions compound, creating momentum that propels you forward. Remember, your brain is always listening to what you tell it. Feed it positivity, and it will reward you with a life full of possibilities. Point 7. Old paradigms hold you back. Break free from limiting beliefs. Here's a hard truth. Many of the financial struggles you face today aren't your fault. They stem from beliefs programmed into you as a child. Maybe you were taught that money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or success requires suffering. These old paradigms may have kept you safe back then, but now they're holding you back. They operate silently in the background, influencing your decisions and keeping you stuck in cycles of scarcity. The good news? You can rewrite these scripts, and when you do, everything changes. To break free, start by identifying your limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, What stories do I tell myself about money? Are they true or are they outdated? Once you uncover these hidden blockers, challenge them with empowering alternatives. For example, replace "I'll never be rich" with "I am capable of creating wealth." Repeat these affirmations daily until they become your new reality. Breaking free from old paradigms isn't easy. It takes courage and persistence, but the payoff is worth it. When you upgrade your beliefs, you unlock unlimited potential. Point 8. Mindset is more important than strategy. You've probably heard the phrase mind over matter. Well, nowhere is this truer than in the realm of everything else. Your strategies, tools, and tactics is secondary. Think about it. Even the best financial plan won't work if you're paralyzed by self-doubt or sabotaging your efforts subconsciously. On the flip side, someone with average skills but unshakable confidence can achieve extraordinary results. Why? Because mindset determines how you handle challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. So, how do you build an unstoppable mindset? Start by cultivating awareness of your thoughts and emotions. Practice reframing failures as lessons and setbacks as setups for comebacks. Surround yourself with positive influences, books, mentors, and communities that inspire and uplift you. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Trust that you are worthy of success and capable of achieving your dreams. Remember, success isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Keep showing up, keep learning, and watch as your mindset transforms your reality. Point 9. The outer world is a reflection of the inner world. Transform your reality. Have you ever noticed how your external circumstances often mirror your internal state? If your mind is filled with fear, doubt, or confusion, chances of your life will reflect that turmoil. On the other hand, when you cultivate clarity, confidence, and positivity within yourself, your outer world begins to align with those qualities. This principle applies to every area of life, including finances. Your bank account isn't just a number. It's a reflection of your thoughts, beliefs, and energy. It's not about blaming yourself for past struggles, but recognizing the power you hold to transform your reality. So, how do you create alignment between your inner and outer worlds? Start by decluttering your mental space. Practice mindfulness to release negative thoughts and replace them with empowering ones. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, and let go of toxic influences that drain your energy. As you shift internally, you'll notice changes externally. Opportunities will present themselves, relationships will improve, and financial breakthroughs will follow. Remember, the universe responds to the frequency you emit. Raise your vibration and watch as abundance flows effortlessly into your life. Point 10. Consistency and repetition. Small steps lead to big results. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have $1 million handed to you overnight or build wealth steadily through consistent effort? While instant riches sound appealing, they rarely last because true success is built on foundations of discipline and persistence. The magic happens when you take small, intentional actions repeatedly. Just like a seed grows into a mighty tree with daily care, your financial dreams can flourish through consistent habits. Saving $5 a day might not seem like much, but over time, it compounds into something extraordinary. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Don't get discouraged if results aren't immediate. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Celebrate each milestone along the way, no matter how small. Whether it's sticking to your budget, paying off a debt, or investing in yourself, these seemingly insignificant steps add up to monumental change. And here's the best part. Consistency builds momentum. The more you show up for yourself, the easier it becomes to stay committed. So start today. Take one small step and trust that the compound effect will work wonders over time. Point 11. Sense of worthiness determines success. Believe you deserve abundance. One of the most overlooked factors in achieving success is your sense of worthiness. Ask yourself this: Do you truly believe you deserve wealth, happiness, and fulfillment? If the answer is no, don't worry. You're not alone. Many of us carry subconscious beliefs that we're unworthy of success, often rooted in childhood experiences or societal conditioning. These beliefs act as invisible barriers, preventing us from reaching our full potential. But here's the truth. You do deserve abundance, and breaking free from self-sabotage starts with embracing this fact. To build a strong sense of worthiness, practice self-compassion and gratitude. Acknowledge your strengths and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Speak kindly to yourself and challenge any inner critic that whispers, "You're not good enough." Surround yourself with people who see your value and remind you of your greatness. When you begin to believe in your own worth, you'll naturally attract opportunities that reflect that belief. Remember, success isn't reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to claim it. And yes, that includes you. Here's the beautiful truth. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about freedom, purpose, and living a life aligned with your deepest desires. Every step you take toward mastering your mindset brings you closer to the abundance you deserve. But let me be honest with you, this journey won't always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and uncertainty. Yet, I promise you this, the pain of staying stuck is far greater than the discomfort of growth. So, choose to rise, choose to evolve, choose to become the person who creates the life of their dreams. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. You already possess everything you need to succeed. All it takes is a decision, a commitment to prioritize your growth, embrace your power, and rewrite your story. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, let's build a community of unstoppable individuals ready to conquer their fears and claim their futures. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and remember, your greatest wealth lies within you. Until next time, keep shining,